What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Rails. My name is Mark. With me always is Dave. And we are a podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. Keeping you up to speed on mine and Dave's recovery today. We will be shooting sober shit. And Dave, what's happening, man?
Not a whole lot, man. Pretty low key week here for myself, but it's been nice. Yeah, a couple practices with hockey, and workouts. Workouts been going well. We were chatting about it a little bit before we hit record there. So pretty happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I don't want to. Not a whole lot to talk about. I want to get into the nitty gritty of what we said we were going to talk about. So I'm not going to go on a whole lot about my week, but it was also kind of uneventful. So I saw two wolves crossing the highway. That was pretty cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah, like right in front, about 30 yards in front of me, and I like kind of slowed down, and they were like majestic, like cool, like nice looking wolves.
Yeah.
Straight out of a magazine.
This could be a dumb question. Were they big?
Yeah, they weren't. Like they're like the size of like a very large dog.
Okay.
Like a husky, like a big, well-built husky.
Okay.
Yeah. So they weren't like, I don't know. I don't really know how big they get to, but the coloring on them and everything. Because we used to have bush wolves like growing up, like on the outskirts of the Sioux.
Mm-hmm.
I would see them every once in a while. And they were kind of like mangy looking things. Like
okay.
They look like hyenas out of like the Lion King, like kind of ugly.
Yeah.
These guys were they were cool looking.
Okay.
So I gotta keep an eye on the dogs, but yeah.
Yeah. When we went to the zoo, I seen some wolves, and I thought that's kind of, you described them perfectly, like hyena looking. And I'm like, these aren't all that. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Did it say what kind? You remember? Did it say what kind they were?
Nah, I can't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know what these would be like, but I don't know.
If you guys know, let us know.
Yeah. How about your week, man?
I've had an excellent week so far, buddy. Up and downs. I got to 2 NA meetings. That was great. I got to pick up my sister Megan on Wednesday, so drove to Calgary, picked her up. It's her first time seeing me in sobriety. I haven't seen her since like active addiction days, so it's been nice catching up, showing her where I'm at in life, and getting her to meet Mila for the first time in person. This has been great. So we've been spending lots of time together. I had an interview today, which it was pretty cool. Hopefully I get the job. It's like working with people with disabilities and kind of just going through their everyday life with them, hanging out, going to recreational activities, and I think that'd be a cool job. Yesterday, I heard back from my previous interview, and I never got the job. And like the self-absorbed guy I am, I was just sooky all day, sad, and like, man, why? Maybe it's me. There could have been other reasons. My man Dave here gave me a good pep talk, and could have been a multitude of reasons, but like for some reason I just like took it personally, and that's not how it should be. And it's like, they didn't hire me, blah 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 blah, and just beating myself up about it, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? I was just thinking now too, though. Like it's a pretty normal reaction. I think most people would have the same reaction. No one's going to feel good about it. And the positives are, you didn't, you looked ahead, face it head on and, sober. You didn't
exactly
do anything else. So
didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But got in my own head a bit. Today's a new day, feeling way better. Did the interview today, and it's something I think I would rather do anyway. So maybe a little blessing. Who knows?
There you go.
Other than that, been a pretty tame week.
Yes. I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Real quick here before we jump into the nuts and bolts of it, but I don't know if you're really gonna have an answer for this, but it just came to me now. you say, this sister here, you haven't seen in your since your using days, and now you're in, it's in your sobriety, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think is there less anxiety? Like, do you think of seeing those loved ones, like now that you've, like, because it was a while before you saw your dad, and do you think it's easier for them, maybe having talking to your dad or whatever, um about how you're doing and when he saw you versus like the first time seeing a loved one while you're sober? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
absolutely. I think at first, yeah, yeah, I think at first it's a bit weird because like I could tell they're trying to eye me up and see what's going on type thing,
yeah,
see how I'm acting, and I would find that a bit uncomfortable. But for the most part, then I just fucking unapologetically me now, Dave.
yeah,
And I don't know, I think they like it. They gotta like it more than back then.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
and just so for the first part, it's always a bit like I could tell that they're like sizing me up type thing, which to be expected, man. I was trying to hide my
Yeah,
addiction for years, and
yeah, and I guess that would be kind of like my question. Like, do you feel like there was less of it? Like, you remember you saying that about your dad, like you felt like he was kind of eyeing you up to see what you're doing. Like,
mhm.
now that he saw you and knows you're doing well, like your sister comes, like he must have told her like he thinks you're doing well or whatever. Like when he saw you,
Yeah,
or I guess maybe not. The person's got to see you firsthand. I don't know, but
yeah. I hope. Yeah, I like that point, and I hope that it kind of now that they've all got to see me, it could give them a bit of comfort type thing, and know that I'm working hard to better myself. And I don't know, I'm proud of where I'm to right now. Don't want to go back to where I was.
yeah, I'm sure
But
they're proud of you as well.
thanks, buddy.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you, man. We
You're looking yoked over there too.
yeah, we myself and Dave are taking 17 to 16 months this week as well.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, 16. I actually forgot about my 16th.
I felt so bad when you messaged me because I forgot about my 17th. And then I was like, fuck, man, fuck. I'm like, if I'm taking 17, you just took 16, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. So sorry, buddy. Happy congratulations on all your hard work, man.
Yeah, yeah, you as well. Well,
Well,
last week
we talked about the importance of goal setting, didn't we?
we did, and you brought up a very good idea.
Yes. And what was that idea?
Why don't you it was your idea?
I'll share it. Um, we came up with 10 goals for ourselves over the course of the next year. And actually, did we put a restriction on it for a year?
I don't think we did, but most of mine I kind of for the time frame I kind of put by the end of 2023 for most of them. So
yeah, mine
we
too.
didn't put a time frame, but I think with your goals being a SMART goal, one of them is the last one being T.
Yeah,
you have to put a time on it. So
yeah, I got 10 in here. I think they're okay. And one thing I wanted it to do was kind of relate to that medicine wheel and how they would better us either spiritually, physically, mentally, or emotionally. That'd be kind of cool. I thought that'd be cool for the goal. And that all ties into our recovery because when we're doing well in those 4 ways, the recovery comes a bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
One thing I've learned.
Absolutely.
So how do you want to do this? You want to go 10 each, or do you want me to list one, you to list one? You to list one, me to list one? I'm fired up now.
Yeah, let's go. Mine are in no particular order, by the way, of importance or anything. I just kind of like threw them down as I kind of was thinking of different stuff.
Yeah, mine too.
So I'm good going. Yeah, let's go. I'm indifferent. I'm kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I want to hear all 10 of yours.
Yeah, I want to hear all 10 of yours.
Okay, let's do it. You're up first, though.
Oh man.
I can go first if you want.
Yeah,
What
okay,
are
you
we?
go first. You go
Okay.
first.
So I got mine wrote on my whiteboard to hold me accountable.
Love it.
So the first one, as you know, I've been super into the gym this year, specifically into powerlifting, getting those big three lifts up. So I set some goals for the big. I said achieve the following in my big three lifts. So I want to get a 405 bench, a 495 squat, and a 525 dead by the end of 2023.
Love it. What is that total?
I believe it is 13, 14. It is Dave.
495, 575. So that's 1,070 plus. What was your last one?
It's 1425
Okay.
total. So that's what I'm looking at for the end of the year. Got a bit of work to do on those, but so there's specific, measurable, achievable. I think they're achievable. I'm 35 pounds away from bench, 65 pounds away from squat, and 50 pounds away from deadlift. So I think those are achievable over the next 10 months.
Absolutely.
Relevant. They relate to how I'm trying to better myself physically and timely. Got the time down. So that's what I got for my first one.
Love it.
I'm happy with that one.
I think it's a great one.
Now, do you want me to keep going?
Keep on rolling.
Again, no level of importance or whatever. My next goal is to drink a minimum of 2 liters of water a day. I'm staying hydrated, trying to stay healthy. It's good for your brain. And it's also good for, I don't know, being in shape.
Yeah.
So they say.
Good for your overall health.
Yes.
For sure. Now,
Yes.
what is the way you were measuring that? Are you staying on top of it as far as you have a liter jug and you're doing it twice, or
I got a 2 liter jug.
okay?
Now, as right now, I'm drinking like 4 liters of water a day. And I didn't go 4. I felt like that's really hard to hold up on like a day that you don't go to the gym type thing.
For sure, yeah,
I normally drink 2 liters of water at the gym when I'm there, to be honest.
yeah.
And then a couple liters throughout the day. So that's something I don't think is hard, but I think it's something I want to keep up. So I made it a goal because I want to be accountable.
No, that's fair. And setting it at 2 is probably setting yourself up for a little bit of success, right? You go 4, and then, like you said, one day you don't go to the gym and you're busy and you don't get it, and then it's a write off.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, goal number 3, Dave,
mm-hmm.
is my last physical goal.
Okay.
And as you know, I really got into biking last year. So come March month, I'm getting back into biking. Starts to be spring here, temperatures warm up, going to start riding the bike. So I set a couple goals, set up a couple milestones for biking. So I want to achieve the following for biking. I want to go on a 25-kilometer bike ride by the end of April. I want to do 50 kilometers by the end of June.
Okay.
I want to do 75 kilometers by August. And I want to do a 100-kilometer bike ride by October. And I think that's achievable. I got the times in there. 100-kilometer bike ride seems very far right now, but I think if I work towards it, I can get it. And strengthen up my butt cheeks a bit because you can't just hop on a bike and bike 100 kilometers, right? It hurts your butt.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to do that.
I know that 25K you'll crush pretty quickly because you're pretty much up to that almost last year at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Pretty consistently daily.
Yeah.
Now I remember you was talking about going to biking to Walkerton there.
Yeah, to Waterton.
Waterton,
That's 120 kilometers away. So I'm hoping I get that 100-kilometer one ticked off by that October date, right?
Okay.
So that's the goal. I think.
I like it. I like it.
I'd like to be able to do that. That would make me feel really good.
Be kind of a nice way to finish off the season too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I was even thinking, you got me inspired the other day, where maybe I could make it like a bike ride for, say, mental health and addiction.
Sure.
I know it's not very far. It's not like I'm biking across Canada or something. But imagine if you got a group of people to kind of raise money and do the bike together.
Oh yeah.
Huh? I don't
Yeah.
know. That was just a thought I had. It might be bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, they're not all money, you know.
Not all home runs, but that sounds like a triple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Easy.
I'm getting on base there, I think.
Stand up triple.
Yeah, laid in a bunt at least. Next one is attend 2 NA meetings weekly. So, as you know, I'm a bit upset about losing my Sunday meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And this makes me accountable to go to the remaining 2. And if I miss one of them, I got to hit one online. So that's for my recovery, for my mental health, emotionally. I find them very helpful. That was number 4. Number 5, get to tap into some spirituality here.
Yes.
I'm going to start meditating again.
Okay.
So I said meditate 5 times a week.
Okay.
Give me a bit of leeway. I think 7 times a week, starting out, it would be a lot. So each weekday, I'm going to do it 10 minutes a day. You can bang that out easy. It's good for your brain. And spiritually puts you at peace.
And you're gonna do the traditional kind of meditation.
I'm like a guided meditation guy.
Okay.
So I'll probably throw something on YouTube, some water running. Feel your toes.
Some water running right after you chug 2 liters of water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this might be a before gym thing.
Yeah.
Because right now, me and Mila do stretches in the morning. Nice. She doesn't really do them. She just kind of rolls around on the floor while I do it. But it's a nice thing. I haven't decided how I'm going to be able to meditate with her in the room because she's be a bit loud. But
she might like it.
I think so too.
Especially if there's like a visual thing, she might just sit there and.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Some of those are sweet.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, number 6. You might be wondering what it is.
I am wondering.
It is complete a daily check-in. So one thing that I normally do every day, and sometimes I fall off, but again, I wanted to make this a thing that I do every day, is I do a daily check-in. And that check-in is, how am I feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually? I then do 3 affirmations, write down 3 things I'm grateful for. I plan out my day, and then I do a little journal. And that's the kind of thing I want to get into every day again, whether it be how I start work or how I start my day. I find that really helps me. And that's something I'm going to continue to do. And yeah, really fired up about that goal. Now, number 7, big bad boy right here, includes my man Dave. Start a nonprofit for addiction outreach and recovery with the big homie Dave. That's a good one. I'm really looking forward to doing that. Want to hear about number 8?
I do.
Now, number 8 is, as you guys know, I make soaps. And I recently got into making rugs. Now, I want to start a, say, social media or a website to sell soaps and rugs. Now, the thing about it is I want the proceeds to go to mine and Dave's addiction outreach, right? And help us fund all the good things we're going to do type thing.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a goal for that. Now, number 9, I got inspired this week, and I've been thinking more about longevity of my health, and it's something I've been like focused a bit more on. And I've been listening to the Huberman podcast a lot.
Yeah,
and
good podcast.
It really is. And I don't place enough importance on physical recovery. Okay. And like my man Dave, you do the sauna, right? Like lots. Do you find that helps with the? So my goal is to do, and it's not a big goal, but it's dedicate 1 hour a week to physical recovery, whether that be a sauna or a massage or a steam room or shit, even if it's an hour of extensive stretching. I want to just dedicate 1 hour a week to that. Do you like that one?
That's excellent.
Thank you.
That's a great one. Do you have places? Do they have a sauna at the Y?
They got a steam room. I found out when I went to the pool.
Okay, steam rooms are sweet.
Yeah, and they got a hot tub there too, so that could be another one, I think.
Yeah, they have a cold tub.
No, they don't.
No.
I'd like to have one of those. I'd like to try that, man.
Yeah, you can get one of those. Well, I don't know if you got the.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd put it.
Yeah, maybe down the road.
Out in the front yard. Yeah, when I get a garage again. Yeah, I'll be out there when Mila's in her little kitty bath, kitty pool, not kitty bath. Fucking weirdo.
Old kitty bath in the front yard.
I don't know what a kitty bath is, man. I have no idea. Kitty pool. Now my last one, Dave. This one I kind of struggled with making it a SMART goal. But it is spend lots of time with my family, and when I'm with them, be present. Get off my phone and enjoy their company. And that's one thing I'm trying to work on is put my phone away and just kind of like embracing being around them.
Yeah, that's a great.
I don't know how to make that I don't want to set a time for that because I don't want to look at it like, hey, I did the minimum time type thing. I want to enjoy the time that I'm with them.
And it's hard to measure it too. I have something pretty much the same kind of thing at the end of mine, where I felt the same thing. It's kind of hard to put a time on it, or it's not very measurable. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, and you feel bad if you're like spend Sunday mornings with the family or something like that, right? You're like, well, fuck, man. Like, what if I want to spend all day with them? Yeah. I don't want them to feel like I'm only doing it because I said this is the time slot for them. I want it to be like a genuine thing, and when we're there, I want to be present.
Yeah, no, it's a great one. I think a lot of people could use that, especially putting the phone away when you're in company of others. Guilty as charged over here sometimes. So, yeah, excellent list.
Thank you.
Excellent. Very good. Very good.
I took it took me a long time to think of these because I wanted them to be good.
Well, they were excellent.
And I'm ready to hear yours. I'm all ears.
Okay.
Ready to stop talking for a bit.
I wanted you to keep going.
Yeah.
She had 10 more.
Wait till next week.
All right. So my 10 goals here. Number 1. I said land a full-time fulfilling job in the next 2 months. I put a time frame on it, and I do have, like I said before, I do have a lead on something that's looking pretty promising, but I don't want to cash my chickens before they hatch.
Yes.
That's an expression, isn't it?
It's close enough, yeah.
Yeah, or count them, whatever. So that is what I put on for my first goal. Again, no particular order here. Number 2, something I talked about a couple weeks ago as well, but be able to speak French in conversation by July. Not necessarily fluent, but be able to understand and hold a bit of a conversation.
I like that one.
Yeah. Now, as far as the spiritual on the wheel, medicine wheel, I don't know where that falls.
Mentally, man, for
Mentally,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, mentally.
That'll stimulate the cranium, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And potentially emotionally connecting with people emotionally in French.
Well, when we're doing addiction outreach, now we're opened up to a full new target market.
Yeah, very true.
Dave can help you if you speak French. I love it.
Number 3. Now, under here I have kind of a three subsections. So it's continuing with my physical progression. Like yourself, I put 750 total weight for deadlift, squat, bench by end of 2023. I think that's what I said before, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I laugh because it's Mark basically doubles that in his weight for his goal. But
Dave, I'm thick, dude.
Yeah, you're jacked, man.
Thick.
So, but I think it's attainable, and whatever.
Dude, you move to Lethbridge, I'll get you there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's true.
If just the offer's there. I'm just saying.
I'll move there, and you'll end up moving up. Away from
Lethbridge. I wouldn't do that to you.
So then I also put improve my cardio and improve my flexibility. So I didn't put like what I'm going to do necessarily. It's basically, time frame by the end of 2023, or just really just daily. I wanted to improve daily. So flexibility, I've been stretching more, just random times, trying to stretch more after my workouts. I'll know if I'm more flexible or not by the end of 2023 from where I started, because I used to be very flexible. I am not anymore. So yeah, basically I'll know if my flexibility has gotten better.
Yeah.
And likewise with my cardio. So anyway, I don't know if those are necessarily smart goals because I don't know how measurable it is, but I think I'll feel it,
Yeah, they're great recovery goals.
Yeah. There you go. I put participate in a minimum of 2 charity events. So either like a charity run, a golf tournament, anything like that by the end of 2023. So that, that's pretty attainable.
Yeah.
For sure. Only 2 would be pretty doable. I think so. I was going to put a higher number, but like if I do a higher number, great. But if I hit 2, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And number 5. Ready for it?
I am pumped.
You're going to like this one. Help launch nonprofit with my man Mark. Booyah.
Woo-hoo! Our goals are aligning, Dave. Yeah.
Now under this, I also have a subsection: host first event for nonprofit by end of 2023 and complete a group presentation for the nonprofit. So meaning, either a school or a classroom, like whatever, a group of people, some kind of presentation, whether it's just you and I sharing our story, whether it's whatever it is. So that's kind of what I put in there in the subsection of that goal number 5.
Yep, I love it.
You like that one?
I got me fired up.
Now, number 6. Number 6 might get fired up as well. Meet a woman that I have a solid connection with and explore that relationship.
I love that. That's a good one, man.
Yeah, and whatever happens. I'm at the age now, who knows where this lady might be in her life, but we'll explore that.
I like that one, buddy.
So that's for my emotional, mental, physical, and that's for everything.
Spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual. Yeah, that's for it all. It's
Mhm.
for it all, baby.
Mhm.
Um, no, I don't know if that's I don't know if that does that count? Like,
I don't see why not, man.
yeah, yeah, okay,
They're your goals, buddy.
yeah. I just mean like, because a smart goal, like, some things you can't control, but
Hmm.
anyway, if I put it in the universe, hopefully it helps me get there.
I like it.
Number 7, travel somewhere new by the end of 2023.
I like that one too.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I'd like to explore somewhere I have not been, whether that's
Montana.
somewhere I love that, Montana, whether that's somewhere else in Canada, whether that's in Europe,
Mhm.
wherever. Who knows? East Coast, perhaps. Never been.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So
I'm
that
in. I'm in if you want to go there. My family might not be stoked on it, but I'll take you to Newfoundland.
you'll be stoked because your boy Dave will be there with you.
That's true. That would help.
And number 8, hit the 175 episode mark by the end of 2023 with the
Woo!
podcast.
Woo! Yes, sir.
So I think we're on pace for that.
Hmm.
Now we did 100 episodes in less than a year, but we have taken a break, and after these next round, whenever we launch them, we may take another break. Who knows? But I feel 175 is attainable for us, even with those breaks in there. So,
Yep.
um, number 9. This is kind of number 10, but number 9, live a
Shoot.
sober life. Live a sober life every day.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I like that one.
Yeah.
I should have had that on my list.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was kind of a cheat.
Oh, that's a good one, man. Yeah. Put recovery first. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. I like that.
Now, my 10th one, like yourself, and I have a couple here that are kind of like, and maybe we can help each other out with these on defining them as maybe not being smart goals, but are, something like you talked about. I said, be emotionally and mentally present more often than not. The not portion being as minimal as possible. So that's kind of like, with family and friends and whatnot.
Yep.
Continue to work on my spirituality and meditation. I put that in there because like my meditation, I don't necessarily do the standard sitting down and doing like the 10 minutes. I find like I consider like sometimes I go for walks with the dogs in the morning and the sun's out and I'm just kind of at peace and not listen. I don't listen to music when I'm on my walk in the morning or on the phone or anything. I'm just kind of there with nature. Like I consider that kind of a meditation. I consider when I'm in a sauna, you know, sometimes I do breathing, sometimes I haven't done a guided meditation in a while in the sauna. I used to do that, but maybe I'll do a little bit more of that. But I kind of consider those meditations as well.
Mhm.
Uh, so that's why I put that in there. But it wasn't really. I didn't put a measure on it as far as how many times a week or anything like that. So,
That's good.
and then I just put be available to family and friends for support when and if they need it. Be a better person each and every day. So again, I don't know how much you can measure those, but those are things I want to work on. Those goals, I guess.
I like those.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, you
All
killed
right.
it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. This has been one of my favorite episodes in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got me fired up today, man. And like all week, I was kind of looking forward to it. And I enjoyed like creating the goals.
Yeah.
And yeah, I look forward to kind of keeping up with them too in the podcast, checking in with
Absolutely.
you on them and kind of holding each other accountable type thing and help us work towards them.
I think so. I think what we should maybe do too is should we send each other our goals so we can randomly throw a question out there?
Absolutely.
How you doing with your water intake today, Mark? Just randomly
Yes.
or
Okay. Yeah. I love that.
okay.
Yeah. I love that. And I think we should do more episodes like this, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great one. I also like to hear like some other people if they want to comment on goals that they have that might be kind of unique or you know interesting, I
I would
guess.
I would
Love
love
to
that.
hear some different ideas of what people are inspiring to do over the next year.
Mhm.
So
Let us know what goals you have for 2023, whether it be in the comments or DM us on Instagram.
yeah,
We would love to hear them.
love to.
So, Dave, I've had a blast, man,
Yeah, me too, man.
and
Nice.
I will be talking to you. But looking
Yeah.
forward to next shooting sober shit. You want to wrap this episode up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We have another guest in the works here, so I should be
Well,
recording soon, and then looking like we'll probably launch that shortly after that. I would say
I'd say beginning of March we'll have season 2. What do you think? Should we
yeah,
let them hear it now? Beginning of March, guys. Season 2
beginning of March. Yeah,
will be starting for you. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, if you or someone you know is struggling, please reach out. We'll do whatever we can to help. And I don't know. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
peace.